Hi everyone, good evening. This is Alok from Kotak Securities team from the product side, right? Uh, it's going to be a short session where we want to demo the way the new Kotak Stock Trader app looks and works, right? You might have used our old Kotak Stock Trader in the past. Uh, you will find this to be an enriched experience from that in comparison. The idea is to take your questions towards the end, if that's fine. Uh, Initially, what I'll try and do, if possible, is show you a demonstration of the entire application. I'll give you a walkthrough, right? It's simple to discover on Play Store, App Store. Right now, I'm using an iOS device for this demonstration. So you can see it on uh, App Store like this. Okay, you can just search for New Kotak Stock Trader and it's installable from there. If you're on Play Store as well, you can just search for New Kotak Stock Trader and you'll find it, right? Yes, I'm seeing that several of you are active on the questions as well. Uh, I'll be taking them in a bit, right? So this is like a fresh install so that you get the experience that you would get when you install it the first time, right? So अगर आपके पास account नहीं है and you want to open an account with Kotak Securities, then you have the option of clicking on open an account and we will do a online process and you can open an account from there. If you have an existing account, you can just click on login for existing customer, right? As an existing customer, आपने user ID use किया हो सकता है, or you might be used to logging in through nickname. So you can either log in through nickname by clicking down here, or you can continue as user ID, which I will do now. Okay. Now, as you can see, I'm getting prompt from my keyboard, so I don't need to type my password. अगर आप Android phone use कर रहे हैं तो भी this functionality is available. We have tested it across several devices. अगर आपको ये नहीं मिल रहा है तो you can just type in your password here. This is just typing in my password. Now here, because I have generated my access code in the morning, it is not generating a fresh one. As you know, our access code is now available all day long. The same access code can be used across our applications all day long, right? So मैं आज का मेरा access code जो है वो type कर रहा हूँ. Okay, apparently I forgotten my access code. Fair enough, 7238, there it is. Okay, now this is my Face ID setup. अगर आप Android device use कर रहे हैं तो at this point जो अभी screen आके गया उस पे आपका biometric setup हो जाता है, fingerprint setup. If you're on iOS, your Face ID or your Touch ID gets set up at that point. Okay. My phone is by default on dark theme. I am going to change my phone's default to light theme just to show you. This is the light theme that several of you will see by default, right? अगर आपको डार्क थीम लाइट थीम टॉगल करना है और सिस्टम को आपको डार्क रखना है लेकिन आपको सिर्फ ऐप के अंदर लाइट थीम चाहिए, you can just go here, go to settings and you can turn on light theme from here as well. Okay. I will take your questions in a bit, guys. Please bear with me, right? Yeah. So as you can see, the first screen that you land on is the watch list, right? This is the watch list that you have created or are monitoring on the old app or on the website. It's the same watch list which will now be available inside the new Kotak Stock Trader app. Okay. For the given future, at least for a couple of months, you will be able to use both new Kotak Stock Trader and old Kotak Stock Trader simultaneously, right? And if you do an edit there or a change there, it will reflect in both apps concurrently. Okay. Now on this screen, there are several things that you can do. The first of which I want to point out is that you have indices on top, right? So we have pinned these three indices on top: Nifty 50, Nifty Bank, and Sensex specifically. If you tap on one of these indices, it will give you a bottom sheet, which will give you some information about that index. Not a problem, Kalyani. I'll continue in English in that case. If anybody else prefers Hindi or something, I'm trying to translate in both languages so that it might benefit everyone, right? So by clicking on Nifty 50, you can get this bottom sheet where you get this information of the chart for the 1 day. If you want, you can toggle. You can go to 5 day, 1 month, 6 month, YTD, and 1 year and 5 year charts. Okay, these are various charts available with predefined intervals, and you can just hold the finger on the chart and move the finger, and you can see a specific time pick what was the particular price at that point, what the index was performing at that time. If you want to view the advanced chart for this particular index, just click on the last icon on the right and it will open up advanced chart for you. Okay, this is the advanced chart. By default, it will plot a candle. Okay, however, if you want to change this, and if you're a power user, you want to have more functionalities, right? So you can just click on FX button up here, and FX allows you to select different studies that you can apply on the chart. Just as an example, I will apply Bollinger Bands, and you can see Bollinger Bands now, right? Atul ji, I'll switch to Hindi and explain whatever I can in Hindi as well, right? Yeah. Now, when you're seeing this, you've selected certain study, but if you want it to appear on every future chart that you open, you have the option to click on this mountain icon, click the plus, and call it a saved, for example, whatever you want to name it. आपने नाम दे दिया वहाँ पे, and that has now gotten saved here as saved. Okay, and we can revisit that whenever we go to another script. Okay. Now, if you want to change the plot which is there, it's candle plot, you want to change it to something else, you can change it by just clicking on one of these, and it will change the format of the graph being plotted. I'll keep candle because that's what I would prefer to have. If I want to change the x-axis, the time interval right now is 1 day, 1 minute periodicity. I can change it to 5 day by clicking down 1D, 5D, 1M, 1Y. And on top, you can see it has become 1 hour by automatic setting, but you can again bring this to 1 minute if you want. And then you can pan by just taking 2 fingers and panning, and that will give you the data from the past as well. Okay. If you want to see this in landscape mode, you can just rotate your phone and it will reset to landscape, and you can see a bigger plot of the same data. Okay. I'm just going back to portrait. I'll just close this for now. We'll revisit advanced charts when we go to script, some particular script, and we can talk about it further then, right? I would request people to ask questions relevant to the screen so that I can address those questions as I go. Things that are tangentially being asked about other things, I will cover them when I get there, please. Thank you. Now, with respect to an index, I can see performance indicators, I can see certain statistics. These are valuable for people to make decisions. So we've kept them there, right? In the same fashion, you can see details of Nifty Bank, Sensex. On a specific script, if I want to, for example, I want to see ACC, I just tap on ACC, and this is a BSE entry. I can just toggle it to NSE. That allows me to just look at NSE, BSE separately. You have the same kind of charting available, okay? Now here you've got bid and ask also available below this. If you tap on a bid or ask, that value will get passed automatically into the order form, and you can actually place a trade from using the bid and ask values also. Okay. These are certain statistics we've given. A lot of people in our reviews have asked, yeah, Kalpana, this is the mobile app. A lot of people in the reviews have asked whether the lower and upper circuit are shown by us. तो जो लोअर एंड अपर सर्किट है वो यहाँ पे आपको नज़र आएगा सामने, राइट? आप देख सकते हैं इफ़ यू वांट टू सी फर्दर स्टैटिस्टिक्स अगर देखना है तो ये आप खोल दीजिए तो ये दिखने लग जाएगा आपको। नाउ अगर आप ACC ओपन करते हैं तो पहले ऐसे एक छोटा सा विंडो ओपन होता है, स्मॉल विंडो लाइक दिस इज ओपन, ओके, एंड यू कैन एक्चुअली just 1 second please, I'll just connect my charger, okay, you can just click buy sell and start trading from here। यहीं से आप ट्रेड प्लेस कर सकते हैं बाय सेल पे क्लिक करके, ओके। अगर आपको किसी और वॉच लिस्ट में ऐड करना है, इफ यू वांट टू ऐड टू अनदर वॉच लिस्ट, देयर इज अ प्लस आइकन ऑन द टॉप, यू जस्ट क्लिक ऑन इट एंड इट विल गिव यू एन ऑप्शन कि आपको कौन से वॉच लिस्ट में, विच वॉच लिस्ट यू वांट टू ऐड इट टू, ओके। इफ यू वांट टू क्रिएट अ न्यू वॉच लिस्ट, आपको एक नया वॉच लिस्ट बनाना है, यहाँ पे क्रिएट न्यू वॉच लिस्ट एज एन ऑप्शन इज अवेलेबल, यू कैन क्लिक ऑन दैट। Now let's go to advanced charts again, okay. This is opening advanced charts, this is the plot, okay. Now मैं हाथ से I'm going to try and apply a study. I believe someone asked about median indicator, Siddharth Mangaraj, so यहाँ पे मैं median price लगा रहा हूँ, it's a candle with median price below, okay, so you can do that। यहाँ पे ऊपर जो है I have saved study जो मैंने पहले लगाया था on indices। Sure Deepak, I'll take care। So if you clicked on saved up here, it will again show the same Bollinger which I had saved from indices when I was looking at indices, okay। Now just to repeat, you see this icon at the right over here, you can see on my screen when I'm tapping it, slight color change hoga uska, that is the icon for advanced charts। The extreme right beside 5 year, okay, that's the icon being clicked for advanced charts, okay। Yeah Sushmita, I'm reading your questions। If you want 1, 3, 6 and 12 month, you can you can check 6 months, you can check 12 months, but you cannot check 3 months I believe right now। You have 1D, 5D, 1M, 6M, YTD। YTD is year till date, 1 year is 12 months that you're asking for, 6 months is 6 months, so you have that up here, and 1M is 1 month, okay। Yeah, so these are the indicators which you can look at, okay। If you want to add a stock to the watch list, just tap on the search functionality up here, it will open up a search window in this fashion। As you can see, the recent search is populated by default। This allows you to quickly look at the stocks that you've searched for since morning or yesterday, so if you're monitoring something, this will come in handy, right? Now I can either tap on one of these and buy sell from here right away from search, okay, or I can tap in the search bar up there and I can search for example Tata Motors, right? I just search for Tata Motors and I tap on Tata Motors and it gives me the buy sell option again। अगर मैं इसको watch list में add करना चाहता हूँ, if I want to add this to the watch list, just click on the plus button on the right and that will allow you to add it to a watch list। It's added to watch list 1 because my search was from watch list 1, okay। Search में additionally what we've done is, if you are sure you're looking for a certain segment of scripts, then you can even toggle to, for example, FNO and just look at the FNO list instead of looking at all results at one shot। I hear those people who are talking about fonts, we'll talk about that in a bit, right? Now with respect to watch lists, you can obviously switch between watch lists। You can click on the 3 dots here to create a new watch list, or to edit watch list would mean delete a watch list or even reorder one। So ये आपका edit watch list का screen है। From here you can just hold on to this and you can move it up, that allows you to reorder the watch list। आप just X पे दबाएंगे, it will ask you do you want to rearrange, say yes, rearrange, and it will rearrange, right? Now I'm going back to the watch list। Some people are having questions with respect to sorting। So by default, the sorting of the watch list is based on recency, which means what have you added most recently, okay? However, if you want to sort it differently, You click on this funnel-like icon on the right beside the search, and that will give you this bottom sheet. In this, you can select multiple sorting options. One of the people before this webinar started had asked how to sort it alphabetically. He's doing it manually right now. You can just tap A to Z. It becomes alphabetically sorted. If you want it to be ranked by percentage change, which is a common requirement, so we say we want it by high to low. So you see the most performing up there, right? These are, and if you want to remove the sorting option that you've set, just click on reset up here, और वापस से it will go back to recency. जो recent है उस पे चला जाएगा. You want to filter this, you can filter it by which exchange you're looking at. So I want to see only NSE results. आप NSE select कर लीजिए and apply कर लीजिए. आपको सिर्फ NSE BSE देखना है, MCX CDS नहीं देखना है. तो ये दोनों select करके आप apply कर लीजिए and it will show you only NSE BSE results. Okay. I'm going to hit reset again. I don't want a sort, right? Now, if I want to delete a particular script in the watch list, just hold onto an entry and it gives you this options, right? Now you just select one and you can say delete, and this will remove the script from your watch list. Okay. I'm seeing questions about clearing my recent search. Okay. Just click on manage. You get the same clearing options here by which you can delete from your recent search as well. Okay. Select करना है and delete पे click करने पे ये option आ जाएगा. You can delete from your recent search. It's gone from my recent search now, right? Sure. So this is watch list for you. This is the my watch list section. Now talking a bit about preset watch lists. Mr. Narayan is asking about it. So preset watch lists are watch lists provided by Kotak to you. They are the ones which are coming from the system. So the ones which you can see here, for example, you have the portfolio watch list, which is your investments, your holdings, right? You can look at Nifty 50, an index watch list. Somebody had asked for the Nifty के stocks कहाँ देख सकते हैं? This is where you can see all the Nifty stocks in one place, right? यहाँ पर भी you have the same sort and filter options. So you can go up here and you have the same sorting options that you could see in the watch list, right? Along with that, you have Sensex, you've got cash super multiple, future super multiple, and option super multiple lists. These are different watch lists provided by Kotak, specifically the cash super multiple, future super multiple, and option super multiple. ये options हम दे रहे हैं. Now in this, if you want, again, you have the sort options in the same fashion, no change. If you want to rearrange this watch list, you want to see the super multiple watch lists up front, just click on rearrange and you can reorder these, right? In the same way that we saw it in the watch list. Okay. I hope so far so good. The watch lists are in sync. The my watch list section is in sync with the new trade website and with the iTrade, the old website. So you should be able to see it across applications, right? I believe I've covered most of these. To see live chart, once again, I know that advanced chart is a very popular feature request. So you have the option to click on the advanced chart icon, which is beside 5Y here. You tap on this and it shows you the advanced chart. Okay. And this, when the broadcast is on, when the market is open, this will show you a live stream of data. So you will be able to see the ticks coming and the candles forming in real time. Okay. Now, I'm going to spend a few more minutes on the bottom sheet because we didn't talk about news and option chain. That's an important feature. So news, we are offering two types of news. There's a live news and a top news. Live news are like bulletins which come in throughout the day. पूरे दिन में जो hot topics चल रहे होंगे market में, उसके बारे में आपको news आते रहेगा. Today we're not doing notifications around this, but soon we'll do that as well. Top news allows you to see detailed news. So agar aap is pe, if you click on this, an individual article, you can actually read the entire article here. All right. So the articles are also available from within the app. If you want to trade in options, option chain is an option available from right here. I will talk about option chain more in a bit, so I don't want to talk about it right now. Okay. I think we've covered this at length, right? The new app was launched on 22nd April. Okay, so now moving to the order form, right? Because the next obvious thing, आपने watch list देख लिया, you want to now place a trade, right? So for example, let's take something which I have. Okay, so we've got ITC here, and I'm going to click on the buy button. Okay, so I'm just clicking buy. You can see that this is the default order form that opens up. Okay, now because of certain exchange related changes, we've started showing NSE and BSE price upfront to you on the order form. Okay, so here you can toggle between NSE and BSE by hand. By default, it will take whichever is giving you the best price. Okay, now as you can see, my keyboard is open and the quantity field has been pre-selected. So आप यहाँ पे quantity change कर सकते हैं. If you're interested in changing the limit price here, you can even change the price here. Okay, and suppose you don't remember what the lower and upper circuit is, you can just go to market depth tab over here और यहाँ पे आपको lower and upper circuit मिल जाएगा. Okay, Guram Rao, I'll talk about options in a bit, please. Right. Okay, so now I've just seen the upper circuit, lower circuit. I've seen the depth over here. I can see the depth. I can even tap on a depth value and it will pre-populate, right? So that all that is built in. Now we've got 202.50. I want to place at market. I just backspace this and put in 0 and it will go at market. All right. Now this looks like a very reduced form, right? I mean, it's not giving you all the options you want. A lot of traders would prefer to have a lot of options, but a few people who are investors, novices, would prefer to have fewer options. So we're saying that we have by default selected delivery, normal, market, GFD, for example, यहाँ पे, because I've typed in 0. I'm going to cross this. I'm going to go again so that the price gets pre-populated. You can see it's now delivery, normal, limit, and GFD. Okay. Suppose you don't want to go with the defaults we are providing. So we'll just click on the arrow beside that and it will expand. Now, if you're a day trader or if you're a regular with stockbroking, then it's best if you just click on this always show all information, because it gives you this expanded view every time. So I'll just close the form again and open the form again, and you can see it's open by default, right? So you don't need to do that one extra click, right? Now, a lot of people before this webinar asked how to do intraday. So we just toggle from delivery to intraday and it becomes intraday. Okay. These are the auto square off products. Delivery, you've got normal and margin trading, right? And if you want to check how much margin is required to place this trade, just click on margin required and it will show you how much margin is required to place this order. Okay. You can actually read further if you want to understand more details of how margin works and how we provide these, how we provide leverage, etc. You can understand from this description. Okay. Now, in order type, you can select limit, market. These selections are available to you. Okay. You've got SL limit, stop loss limit, trigger price opens up as a field, and you can put in the trigger price here. With respect to orders and how to place specific order types, we can take that later. Okay. Right now, I'm showing you the functionality of the application, not getting into the finance aspects of it. Okay. TSLO BO is a common request from people, trailing stop loss order, bracket order. Just to show you, this is our internal build, and if I'm just showing you this is for you to get confidence. I'm clicking on buy, and okay, this build, a particular build doesn't have it. We've got another build where we've got GTC TSLO BO as well. Okay, so we are testing GTC TSLO BO as we speak. GTC is working, it's already live. TSLO BO is currently under development. Okay. So as you can see, when you select a limit, you will get GFD IOC as options. You select that, and you have two options down below that you can see: quick buy and review order. If you don't want to spend the extra second reviewing your order, just click on quick buy. It will execute immediately. Okay. If you click on review order, it's going to show you a confirmation screen. Okay. The benefit of the confirmation screen, if you made any mistakes, you get time to rectify it. Quick buy is for the day traders who want to get the benefit of this millisecond or the second, right? So you can use quick buy. A lot of questions, a lot of people ask us how to place an AMO order, after market order. So you'll get to see that right now. I'm going to click on quick buy, and it's going to ask me, please confirm if you wish to continue placing AMO order. The app is intelligent enough to understand that you're placing an AMO order. You don't need to go and select anywhere that it's an AMO order. Okay, so यहाँ पे आप OK दबा दीजिए, and it's an AMO automatically. Okay. Now you saw the confirmation screen. It said, do you want to view positions? Do you want to view your orders? Okay. Sorry, it didn't last for too long. It went away. I crossed it accidentally. I'll probably place another AMO. 1 second. That'll be better. Yeah. So on this screen, you can see there is view order book and go to positions. You get an order number, which is the, this will come in handy if you're calling customer service and need any help from us, right? And you've got view order book and go to positions. If you click on view order book, it will take you to the orders tab. Okay. The orders tab down here. Just 1 second. Okay, orders tab. If you go to positions, this is the same as the positions which was linked from there. Okay. Now, as you can see, I've got these orders over here. It's going to show me a list of them. If I want to search, reduce this list, I can just tap here and search, and I can get the particular order that I'm looking for. So I'm saying ITC, so only ITC will be visible now. Okay. Yeah. So if I tap on an individual order entry here, okay, you can see that's been placed after market. You can see order value. You can see other data points which are relevant. If you want to take some action, just click on market depth and you will get the key indicators again so that you can take some action. Okay. You click on charts, you can get the same charting data that was available earlier to you, right? And at this point, if you decide to add to watch list, click on the icon on the right beside charts and you can add to watch list. The two actions most commonly that people would like to do from this screen is cancel the order or modify the order. That's possible from here, down below, the blue button and the white button, right? So in this case, I'm just going to say cancel order and say yes, cancel. It's as simple as that. The order has been successfully canceled. The new app and old app, Anish Kagdi, both apps are working right now in parallel. So you will be able to switch between both apps freely. Over time, once most people are comfortable with this app, we'll probably look at what to do with the old one, right? Now, up here, you can see that there's order book, trade book, GTC order book, right? But a lot of people want to see orders from the past 3 days. So here are my past 3 days orders in something we call as the previous order book, right? So you can see that. Now I'll take you to positions. We've got a summary on top. If these orders were traded, you would see a summary up here, okay? If you tap on an individual entry, you can actually get breakup of different buy quantity, buy rate, sell quantity, sell rate, etc., which help us compute the average, etc. Okay. As an example, I'll take you to sell from existing because this might be easier, right? So from here, you can see up here, there's a total cost, there's a total market value and unrealized P&L being reflected. Down here, you can see the breakup of how we arrived at the average price. We've got some indicators here, okay? And if you want to pledge for margin, you can pledge from here as well. You can pledge this particular stock for margin, right? A lot of people are asking questions. Mr. Ranganathan, the webinar is going on. A lot of people are asking questions about margin required. With respect to margin specifically, let me take you, okay. First, let's understand some things and then we'll arrive at margin. I'll just talk about that in a few minutes. So you've got these indices here as well. I've just gone to dashboard now, okay? From positions, I moved to dashboard. You've got these indices on top and this allows you to see these indices, okay? Now, if you want to go to portfolio and see further details, you can click on the right arrow here and you will be taken to equity portfolio, okay? If you want to see margin related details, you can click on the arrow here and it will give you details on margin available, okay? I'm going very briefly on this so I can cover more ground, right? Today's position, you can click on this and it will take you to today's position tab. And This is something that's rolling out to you guys this week. Realize PNL is available, and very soon you'll be getting transaction. In this build, you will get transaction statement and Realize PNL as statements readily available, okay, within the app. So I'll take you there as well in a few seconds. For now, I want to talk about available margin to trade. I'll come to portfolio next. You can see available margin. This is the screen. Now, if you want to understand how your funds have been consumed over time, am I audible? I believe so. Okay. So if you want to understand how your funds have been consumed over time, you can just go to account statement. This will open something that we call the simplified ledger, okay, which is the account statement. And you can see various deductions and additions that have happened, okay. You want to pledge to get margin, just click on pledge for margin, and this will give you the pledge options, okay. Now, if you want to see a breakup of this particular segment, that is equity ke andar, how cash ka margin is being broken up, how it is arriving at 1577.74, just click on the arrow on the right and it will give you this description jahan pe aapko breakup milega. Now, available cash balance is 715, for example. Limit given against share is 1032. Okay, that's something I should understand. So I click on this and I'm told which stocks are actually the ones that have been pledged for me to arrive at this margin that has been given, the limit that has been given against shares. And you can read here further to understand what we have done there, right? Now, margin utilized is 170 rupees. Okay, what is that? What did I buy basis that margin? I just click on expand all. So I bought these scripts on margin. Shivangi, can you please confirm if I'm audible?
Alok, you're audible.
Okay, thank you, please. Yeah. Okay, so you can see the way your margin is consumed. In margin trading specifically, if you see, you can get the same breakups, you can get the same kind of details, and that will allow you to get more insight on how much leverage you have, right? The same is available across each segment. So if you have money transferred to specific segments, it's visible in each of these, right? Now, if you want to add funds or withdraw funds, you can see the two buttons at the bottom, okay? You click on add funds. Depending on which bank account you have linked, you will get different varied options over here. In my case, I have the ICICI Bank linked because that was my primary account at some point, hence ICICI. But if you have multiple banks linked, just click on ICICI ka entry up here, for example, and you will get multiple options here, okay, which you can select from, and that can become the bank you transfer the money from. Now, if you're transferring funds, you want to determine which segment you want to transfer the money to. For that, you can click on the second entry, which is the trading link. Click on that, and it will give you this, where you can now see the various segments in which you can transfer money to. Okay. Now, if I want to transfer some money, I just type in the number, okay, and say add funds, and it takes me to money transfer, right? And one more click, and I'm on the payment screen. If I want to view history of my transactions, I go to view history, and this shows me transaction history of individual transactions that I've done. Okay. Just before this call, before the webinar started, I did a transfer so that I could demonstrate more to you. That's why you can see two recent entries, right? To add a bank, you would need to speak to customer service or reach out to a Kotak Bank retail center near you, right? When you want to withdraw funds, you go to withdraw funds and it tells you how much your available balance is, and you can withdraw according to that. Now you're seeing a lot of people have this question about negative balance. There is a minimum balance that is permitted in the trading account, and after that you have to top up your account, before which you will not get a positive number over here. Okay. Internal transfer is if you want to do transfers from one segment to another segment of your demat account. Okay, so you can have from trading to bonds or from mutual fund to trading, for example, etc. And that's how this fund transfer piece works. We facilitate fund transfer with ease for with a one-click for Kotak Mahindra Trinity bank account. Okay, so a Trinity account is a demat account plus a bank account, and you have benefits there. Consider that. If you have a Kotak bank account linked, then it is a net banking journey. If you have ICICI and a few others, HDFC, etc., they are also net banking, so you can do basic net banking and do a transfer. If you are not in one of the 9 banks which are linked well with us, currently what we're offering is that you can do an NEFT or RTGS transfer from your bank account to a specific account which will be shown to you on screen, and you can do that, right? And that will reflect within an hour or so. So that is fund transfer for you, right? Aditya, the logout functionality is not something that most of our users are looking for. Most users don't want to log out so that they keep getting details throughout the day. If you want to log out, you can just go to more, and down here you have logout, right? KST app is on desktop only for Macs with M1, not currently available as KST. You can, however, use Keat app, which is Keat Pro X. It's available for desktop. Okay. Coming back to dashboard, that's where we were. You can see up here, you have the portfolio, you have available margin to trade, you have positions and realized PNL. So let's go back to the top and let's look at portfolio now. With portfolio, I can see my different segments that are active. Each segment, what money do I have in there? What holdings do I have in there? I click on the right arrow up here. It gives me a summary view first of the current value, invested value, unrealized PNL, days PNL. Okay. You might notice during market that this number is not updating every tick. You can, in that case, just pull down and the number will refresh during market. Okay. If the number is, if you leave it as is, it will update every 60 seconds, right? Every minute. Now, if you want to search in your holdings for something, this is the search for that. On the right here, you have similar search, sort and filter options that you have on watch list. Okay. In Tata Motors, I might have bought Tata Motors, for example, over multiple days, right? So in that case, you can see the entries in transaction history over here. And for each of them, I'm being informed whether LTCG is applicable, long-term capital gain tax is applicable, or whether I'm a few days away from it. So it tells me that as well. It tells me what was my quantity of purchase, what was the buy-sell value. Everything is listed in this view. You can also see your realized PNL if you've made a sell transaction, right? Days PNL is also visible, as you can see. You can also do a buy-sell from here, okay? A lot of people have a question with respect to when I sell, short sell hota hai. The ideal place to go if you want to sell is go to sell from existing, click on a certain entry and say square off. If you say square off, the benefit is right below the quantity field, we show you the max allowed quantity, which is 2 in the case of Coal India because I have only 2 in my DP, right? So it is giving this clarity to me that I should not sell more than 2 because it is selling from my existing holding. The same thing if you do from portfolio, we are showing you the max allowed quantity is 6 in this case of Tata Motors. However, the portfolio updates the next day, so you might not see current data over here, right? So you can take advantage from the positions tab. Positions gives you more of the recent data, whether it is sell from existing, today's, etc., right? That you can see on any of these for that matter. So this is all not placed, so I can't show you from the other tabs, but take it. Okay. Going back to dashboard, that's where we were. We've got portfolio, we've seen available margin to trade, we've seen positions. We'll talk about realized PNL in a bit. Okay. On dashboard, the only thing we've not discussed is on top, we've got this markets tab. A lot of people want to know how to see top gainers, top losers, right? I'll come to the markets tab. The first thing I see is it's allowing me to search for a stock, or I can select an index. Okay, let me try and select an index. So this gives me a list of indices that I can monitor for different data points. Okay. Now, when I select an index, the chart plotted is relevant to that index. The performance indicators about that index again. And as you can see, even the market movers are related to that index. Okay. Now, I'm looking at market movers. This is Nifty 50, top gainers, top losers, volume shockers, 52-week high-low. That's all data that we provide upfront here, right? If you have spent a lot of time on the screen and you think that you want to refresh this information, just click on the refresh icon up here and it'll refresh the data, right? We've provided a new functionality of a heat map. It's a market map, as we call it. The idea is to show you the top 15 performing stocks and the bottom 15 stocks in a particular index that you've selected, okay? You can click on any of these cells and do a transaction, place a trade, right? That's possible. If you click on view all, you will get to see the entire heat map for the whole of the 50 stocks in Nifty 50 in this case. You can change the index from your top right here. We allow for 2 right now. We'll be providing for more very soon. I probably didn't talk about this when we were on top gainer, top loser. You can again click view all here and you will see the longer list of top gainers, top loser. Up front, we show the top 5, right? Events talks about corporate actions and results. You can tap on an individual entry to place a trade. You can read this particular card to understand that a dividend of 2 rupees, 2.02 rupees was given by HDFC Life Insurance. Okay. Similarly, if there's a split, if there's a bonus, everything appears here. There's no recent results in Nifty 50. If we go to Sensex, maybe there will be something. So let's try. Nothing there. Fair enough. Yeah. No. Okay. Let's continue with what we have. With respect to IPOs, when you have a new IPO coming up, it will come in the upcoming IPO section, as you can see here. If there's a best performer, the best performers are listed here, okay? And if there's a current IPO, something that's active, which you can invest in, it'll appear here. And if you tap on an entry here, in this, you will not see the invest button because it's upcoming. If it's a current IPO, you will see a button which says invest, okay? And you'll be able to click on that and we'll take you to a web version of the page and we will allow you to invest from there, right? Similarly, we have pending listing, recently listed, okay? You would all know about Dudla Dairy and you'll get to see details of when it was listed, the listing price, the percentage gain since listing, etc. Okay? If you want to see a more longer list of this, you can just click on this and this will give you the complete list that we are able to provide of recently listed, okay? Similarly, in upcoming best performers, all available. And because this is not index specific, this is exchange specific, we've given you NSE and BSE toggle upfront, right? Coming to news again, this news is now index, this news is the entire news. It's not index specific. This is just the news in the market. This is the live news, okay? You have the top news as well. What we saw earlier was stock specific. This is the entire market, okay? You can click on view all news and we let you see the full news. And you can also look at news by a particular section. If you are a news junkie, you might want to read more news, then you can just switch to top news as your default and your top news is your new default and you can start reading more elaborate news. A lot of people are asking questions about things that I've not spoken about yet. So let me just switch to the more menu. Okay, first let me address a few questions. Mutual fund, people asking about mutual funds. Click on the mutual fund icon on the screen, which is right here, which you can see is slightly shaded a different color when I'm holding onto it, right? Under recommended products. Click on this. This opens the direct mutual fund platform that we facilitate at Kotak Securities. This is the new platform which we've launched. You can place your mutual fund trades from here. If you trade in small case and you want to use small case, click on small case, and this is small case placed through Kotak Securities. So your purchases will appear in your DP. If you're into global investing or you want the trade free plan, click on either of these two and it will allow you to sign up. Offer for sale. People are asking for OFS. You've got offer for sale here in alternate investments. Offer to buy right beside it. IPO above that. If you click on IPO, this is the old platform. This is being revamped. So in the next few weeks, you will be seeing an updated version of this as well. Bonds as well can be purchased from this section here. All right. I hope I've covered the questions that are being asked. Right. Okay. If you click on, you've seen portfolio a few minutes back. This is the same portfolio tab. Okay. If you want to look at margin limits and funds, just click on the funds entry here. It will take you to available margin to trade with the same drop downs and expansions to explain how your margin breaks up, your limit breaks up. Okay. Click on research. This is something we've not visited yet. This is research. I'll come to this in a few seconds. News we've seen is the same live news and top news option, right? Markets, dashboard markets is linked from here as well. So if you don't want to go to dashboard and click once again, just come to more menu and click on markets. Takes you to markets. Option chain we've not discussed yet. We'll discuss in a few minutes. Reports and statements. This is something that's rolling out to you guys. I wanted to show you this. This is a sneak peek. You've got the option to see account statement, which we saw earlier on available margin to trade. It's available from here as well. If you click on realized P&L statement, we give you this native view now, which allows you to see your realized P&L. You can actually click on an individual entry and you can see the intraday, short-term, long-term breakup. Okay. And you get more details, whatever that's you feel are necessary should be covered here according to us. Okay. You have the regular sort and filter options that one would expect. Right now we have opened up for equity. We'll open very soon for other segments as well. Transaction statement also available native now. Okay. So if you click on an individual entry, this will also give you details. However, a lot of people use, they approach their CA when they want to do such kind of analysis. They don't want to do it themselves. So we are allowing the option to request reports on email. It opens you this web link, which is within the app again, so secure. On this drop down, just tap and you'll get this option of which statement do you want. Select a statement and it will be emailed to you immediately. Right? That's reports and statements coming soon to you guys. Let's talk about research. We'll come to options in a bit. Okay. Now, with respect to research, you can see that we've categorized research a whole lot more than we had in the old app. Okay. Now, equity derivatives is your primary segmentation of your data. Over that, we are allowing you to take a look at the research segmented by long-term, intraday, short-term, mid-term. Okay. So for day traders, intraday is the most relevant. You can just visit intraday. You can see that these are some calls that were made today. Now, we are showing upfront the reco price, close price, and actual return or potential return depending on the state of this. You just click on a particular entry and it will give you what that recommendation is and the details of the recommendation. Okay. If you want to look at depth and information and statistics, you can use that. If you want to look at charts, that's available as well right out of research. And you can click buy to open up the order form and place a trade. Right? Now, if you go to long term and you click on a certain entry, you will also see the research report as an option. So you can just click on view full research report and you can see the research report as well within the app. You have search and sort and filter options like you have everywhere else. They're all available. You'll have to play around a bit because we changed the kind of options we provide depending on the section, right? I presume you guys will spend some time on this at your end. I don't want to go further on that, right? Going to option chain. So this is option chain, okay? Bhairab Dash is asking, is option chain only in Nifty 50? change to Bank Nifty, just tap on this row at top, which is right now shaded a different color when I held it. And up here, just type in Bank Nifty. That's your Bank Nifty. For example, this future, I just want to see this. So this is the option chain for Bank Nifty 29 July 21. If I want to change the expiry, I just tap on this drop down here, which is right now discolored because I'm holding on to it. It'll open up this sheet from down here, which will allow you to select different expiries. Okay. Now I'm going to select something which is like 15 July just to show you. So you selected 15 July, the option chain updated and re-rendered. The strike price is in the middle column. On the left, you have the call LTPs. The right, you have the put LTPs. A lot of people will want to know what the graph is, the bars which are visible, the green and the red bars. They're actually the open interest, the OI being shown as a bar. So you're able to see the LTP change value in percentage along with the open interest in one view. Okay. And if you want to see open interest and open interest change, you can see it by just tapping on this LTP OI toggle. And this is the call OI in lakhs and the change related to it being displayed on screen. Now, option chain is no use if you can't actually place a trade from it. So just tap on it and it expands, giving you these options, which is again some performance statistics and a market depth. You can see that the put value is 34,500 strike. Okay. You can also see the spot and the future value ticking on top below Bank Nifty, right? You've got the key indicators. You can buy, sell from right here. Clicking on buy will open up the order form for you. Because I've selected view expanded before, it allows me to view it expanded. Lot size is mentioned on top where the quantity field is saying one lot is 25 units. Okay. At present, you will notice that we've not provided margin required. In the next few days, we are providing margin required in some format over here, either as a list of margin we are facilitating, or we'll provide a calculator, or we'll provide the data. We're working on it. It's something we're working on in the background. And you can place a trade from this, right? If you want to change the number of strikes you're seeing, you can say all 20. So at the money 20 above and below. Okay, so at the money is shown in a different color. If you notice here, 34,900 is in a different color, right? So that's your at the money. You can either show 20 above below, 30 above below, 40 above below, or all strikes above and below. If you want to see only the multiples of 100 and not see the multiples of 50, that's also something which you facilitate. If you want the multiplication by lot size to be by default, that is also something you facilitate. So now your LTP value is multiplied by lot size. Okay. I'm seeing a few people asking about charts and about how to save indicators on charts. Okay. And I'm seeing some people talking about charts with respect to options. Okay. So give me a second. I'm going back to my watch list. Now here, I'll just take Nifty as an example. Rather, I'll take something which is not Nifty so that people are getting a sense. So it's ACC. I'm seeing 29 July FUT. I'm just opening this up. I go full screen. That gives me more space. You can see the chart here. I can click on this. Okay. This is the advanced chart loading. Okay. So this allows you to see charts for options and futures. I'll show you for options as well so that you can see an example. This is a bad example. Yeah. So we'll go here. This is advanced chart for options. Okay. It will load. Give it a second. Okay. So if data is available, it will load. Basket order is something people are talking about. I will show you that it's an upcoming feature. It's not yet built into the app. We are testing it, but very soon it will be made available to you. So if you want to place a basket order in the near future, it's not in the app right now. I repeat, it's not in the app right now. Okay. I just hold on to the watch list. Gives me this option to select multiple. I select multiple and it gives me the add to basket order option down there. This is my basket order. I can review my order and I can place the order. This is functionality being worked upon internally. It's not something we have shipped yet. Okay. Okay. I think I've covered most of the questions that have come a few minutes back. I have to cover about segment activation, etc. So I'll just come there now. Okay. If you use refer and earn, this is the refer and earn link. If you want to visit the NSE, BSE, SEBI link, etc., it's available there. You want to reach out to customer service, just click on contact us and it will give you these customer service options, including our chatbot. However, we've also got WhatsApp chat now. So you can just click on WhatsApp and it will allow us to reach out to you on WhatsApp. You can reach out to us on WhatsApp and we can reply back to you guys, right? So that's available. Okay. Along with this, you can take a look at the settings options which we provide. Some users had asked us for this, that why don't you play a sound or play a vibration when an order is placed, since we introduce haptics and sounds. Few users don't like this, so those who don't like it can turn it off up here. Okay. If you want it, you'd keep it on. It's on by default right now. Very soon we'll be turning it off by default, public demand. We work with that. If you want to disable streaming, you think that your battery is being consumed too quickly, you want a better battery life, then you can turn off streaming. When you turn it off, every screen you go, you have to pull down. When you pull down, the LTP prices will be refreshed. If you want the dark theme, just toggle this and dark theme is made available to you. If your system is on dark theme, by default, dark theme will be enabled for you. App version, we are showing the app version here, which comes in handy if you come on call for customer service. We also show it in more menu right at the bottom here. This is essential if you're coming for customer service queries. At the same time, if an update comes to the app, we tend to show it here as an update button. So you can just click here as update. It's not there right now because we've not pushed an update, but an update app button will appear here and you can update the app from within the app. Okay. Lastly, profile settings. We are showing your client code, your DPID, etc. You can change your password. You can set a nickname. You can look at your link details. Okay. If you've not set up biometric the first time when you were logging in, this is the place to come to. You can log in via Face ID. Okay. That becomes available. If you want to activate a segment, this is where you can activate it from. I saw a few people asking this question about how to activate a segment. Just clicking on a certain, what you can see as ticks in mine will be available as empty circles in yours. If you've not activated it, just tick it and it will take you to the page to start your activation process. Okay. That is with respect to activation of segments. Activation of products is also similar. It's available there itself. Okay. I'm seeing somebody asking again about option charts. So I'm going to again open up an example of, for example, Nifty chart. You click on this and it should populate the data. If the data is available, it will populate in this advanced chart here. All right. I think there's no data on this one. So in the future case, I was able to show it. If I'm not wrong, I'll just try and open a future case. Yeah. So here, this is your chart populating. Okay. People are asking about the persistence of a study that they've applied. By default, at least for this week, you will have to use the saved views option. We are working on creating a way by which it will automatically, the app will remember what studies you've applied. So you don't need to come and apply it or save the view. We're working on that. Very soon that will be made available as well. Okay. I think I've covered most of the features that I had to talk about. And last thing I would like to say is please rate us if you find our app good. And we're actually monitoring this on a daily basis. We listen to the reviews and we actually document them separately and we try to analyze. We might even end up calling you and troubling you. Please bear with us. But the idea is to improve the app in the near future and make it much faster, much better. Right? Okay. I think I'm done with the demonstration. I'm going to switch over to the questions. My question screen is frozen now. Just give me a second. Just give me a second, please. Technical glitch.
Alok, you want me to pick up questions for you?
Yes, please. The screen is dead on my side. I
No
can't.
worries.
Yeah. Please.
Just a second.
Sure.
So as I'm seeing, you've obviously covered a lot of questions. Let me just find out the questions that are either repetitive and probably hence you need to answer them again.
Please.
Okay. One of the questions that is repetitive is, can you again show TSLO in bracket order?
TSLO in bracket order as a functionality has not yet been rolled out to the end users. It is
Okay.
something we are testing. So
Is
it's
there-
not currently. Yeah.
Is there a cancel all orders functionality?
Okay. It's in the testing build which I have. It's not yet been rolled out again. It's being rolled out in the next few weeks probably. Just to give you a sense of it, these are my orders. And if I want to cancel, very soon you'll see this functionality in the app. Just hold on to one entry and you will get to select multiple orders. Or you can actually just click on select all on the top left and cancel orders. By doing this, all your orders will get cancelled in one go. We're building this. It's going to come to you guys very soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I take the next one?
Yes, please.
So what, according to you, is the fastest way to execute a trade?
Okay.
So basically the question, let me elaborate. The question is watchlist the only way to execute the trade, or is there any faster way?
Okay. The fastest way, I'm going to kill the app. I'm going to open the app again. The first thing it does is that it will take my biometric and proceed. Now I don't need the watch list. I just need the search in the watch list. So I'm going to click on search. And for example, I'm going to search for Tata Motors again because that's the one I keep referring to. Okay. Available in my recent or available in my search. Just tap on this entry. I get buy sell and I click on buy and I'm already trading. Okay. So that was one click to open search, type in the search field, click on an individual entry and trade. That's just 3 taps. The 4th tap, you're actually placed your trade.
Okay. Alok, can you once again show how to change to Bank Nifty in the option chain?
Sure. So go to option chain in the more menu. Do you see this tab, this section on top which says Nifty 50? That's clickable. Okay. Click on that. Just type in Bank Nifty, select the future, and here's your list. The option chain is visible. If you want to change the expiry, click on the drop down, the arrow pointing down beside 29 July, click on that, and you can change the expiry. You can scroll to change the strike you're looking at. The at the money is shown in gray. You tap on a cell on the left or the right. Tap on a cell, and you get these details. Just click on buy or sell here, and that's your transaction, your trade being placed.
Okay. So I'm assuming since we don't have cancel all right now, we don't even have square off all right now, right?
Yes, but I can again show you in the internal build, which is what I'm holding right now. This black one is the internal build. I'm going to select, and it gives me a multi-select option again. I can say select all, for example. Right now they're all squared off because they're AMOs. Okay, they're showing is squared off. It's a testing build. You can just click on square off. You will get the option when you select. You can square off at market or square off at limit. ये option भी आ रहा है.
Perfect. So that answers a lot of queries.
Perfect.
Okay, there are few of the customers who are saying the app display is really large by default. Can they reduce the display size?
Most of our users are actually asking us the exact opposite. They want us to increase the font size. So what we're going to do very soon is that we're going to give a font control option by which you can change the font sizes. Okay, that will allow you to increase, decrease in some way.
Sure. So that's currently not there, but it's already there in our
pipeline. Yes, we're working on it. It's being developed right now. I don't have a build on that, so I can't show it to you. I can't demo it. Yeah.
Do we have an option chain in currency?
Not yet.
Not yet.
It's something we're working on. It'll come soon. However, if right now you want to place a trade in currency, go to search. Okay. For example, USD. You have the currency tab if you want to go to currency specifically, or if you've got the understanding, then you can definitely see that this is a currency one. You can go here and place your trade. Very soon over here as well, there'll be a tab introduced called option chain, like you see on Nifty today. Okay, so if you go to Nifty, you click this, it shows you option chain right now. Similar tab will appear in currency as well and commodity.
Sure. I am assuming the charts have the facility to draw trend lines, supports, resistances, etc. Because a couple of them have asked if these charts are advanced charts and we can, draw trend lines.
So let me explain this one again. I started with this, but I think it's a good topic to talk about. So if you want to apply studies, click on the FX button on the right below the cross. You get different studies. For example, let's apply Bollinger Band to this one. Let's at the same time look at MACD, which is down here. Let us also look at volume trend, which is down here. So I'm seeing multiple charts in one screen. I want to expand this in the vertical, in the portrait view itself. I just click on the full screen option and I can see a slightly taller chart, right? And if I want to save this view, I click on the mountain icon up here and I can just say plus save, and I'll just say demo 2 and save. Now when I close this, I can go to another script, open the advanced chart, click on the mountain again and click on demo 2. Automatically that view gets applied.
Okay. Alok, can offline customers use this app?
They can, but there are limitations. For them, we have Kotak Wave, which is dedicatedly for them. There are certain sections of this app which will not perform as expected.
Okay. And can customer continue to use KST and the new app?
Yes. Both apps will be in sync. The data is in sync. Certain computations are showing differences in values. Don't be alarmed by them. We're just trying to improve the indicators we provide to you.
Okay, can you once again please show how to go to a Nifty or a Bank Nifty futures charts?
In search, I just type in Bank Nifty. I get a future, for example. I tap on this future. Beside the 5Y, this is your basic chart, 1D, 5D, etc. आपको यहाँ से भी मिल जाएगा. But 5Y के बाजू में you've got this icon which looks like 3 lines. Click on the 3 lines. It opens up the advanced chart, giving you this plot. अब हमने कुछ studies लगाए थे पहले. If you want the same studies, click on demo 2 because that's the one I had applied, and you get the same studies applied here as well. And you can buy sell from this. You can also rotate this if you want to look at a different x-axis, a longer x-axis. And you can BS is buy sell, so you can place a transaction from this view as well.
That is helpful. I think a lot of people are asking if they use this app, can they go back to the old app just in case they are not too comfortable?
In the short run, yes. I wouldn't be able to comment about the long run.
But our assumption is obviously they love this app so that they don't
Definitely.
really feel the need to go to the old app.
Yes, yes.
Okay, I think we've covered the majority of questions here.
Perfect. Perfect. So if that's all, we can close then. We are recording this webinar, if I'm not wrong, so we should be able to share it, right? Through YouTube or something. Maulik, if that's all, we can wind down now.
Sure. So Alok, I am assuming there is a feedback option, etc., that the customers can give, right? If they have further queries, etc., they can.
Yeah, they can either write to us. I think Devang, you can plug in there. I'm not sure how you can facilitate that.
Sure. So either. So we already have the question list here. If we have missed out on any questions, probably we'll cover them in second round of maybe webinar and any FAQs, etc., that we can prepare.
Sure. We're anyway doing demo videos and how-to videos.
Great. Then that should help. Yes, definitely.
They're going to roll out in the next 2-3 days at best.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for being a part of this webinar. We will try and schedule something similar on the website as well. Thank you, Roshan. Thank you, Rajiv. Thank you, others. Have a good evening. Devang, you can stop the broadcast, please.